Hello and welcome to the latest webinar from Essent. Today we're going to highlight the advantages of product information management systems. PIM is a centralized electronic repository for all of your product information, and businesses can leverage it for greater efficiency and more sales. My name is Doug Brill. I'm the Essent Marketing Coordinator, and I specialize in the promotional products industry. I'm also the moderator today. Before we begin, a very brief overview of Essent. Essent is a leader in providing comprehensive business management solutions since 1981. Essent has been serving distributors, decorators, and suppliers in the promotional products industry since the year 2000, and more than $3 billion in commerce flows through Essent solutions each year. We expect that you may have some questions, but in an effort to keep the webinar concise for everyone, we can only answer those questions offline, so feel free to use the webinar control panel to submit questions, and we'll be happy to answer them for you after the webinar has ended. Managing product information brings a number of challenges. The first is just the sheer volume of information that needs to be tracked. And the second is that product information is often stored in multiple repositories all throughout an organization. And another challenge is that when information lives in different places, it invites contradictory or inaccurate information. In short, there's much more to selling a product than just the product itself. There are large volumes of information associated with every product. Every product has staples like SKUs, descriptions, and images. And then those products can have many configurations. The most popular pen, for example, in the promotional products industry has 72,000 different configuration combinations. And on top of that, there are compliance issues like taxing, product safety, and the US alone has 9,998 tax jurisdictions, and that's a lot of information to track. And that's just a start. There's pricing, which might change from time to time and might also change according to customers or contracts or quantity sold. There's inventory information, which needs to be up to date and changes all the time. There's cross-sell and upsell information like companion items, kits, and bundles. And then there's product images, brand information, supplier information, compliance issues, decoration information, enhanced dates, when to reorder, always available products, on-demand products, and even beyond that, any business still might have its own proprietary or custom information that it wants to track. And not only is there so much information, but that information is often in various places throughout an organization. For example, pricing and costing may be on a spreadsheet. Product descriptions might be in printed materials in a file cabinet. Product images are on a website, and maybe something like upsell opportunities aren't even documented. They might just exist in someone's head. To get the complete, accurate picture of what's for sale, colleagues are going to be searching multiple locations all throughout an organization, which is going to take a lot of time. And all that time spent looking for information might not even be the biggest problem. When there are multiple repositories for product information, it's easy to generate contradicting or inaccurate information, which can make its way into orders, or worse, could make it all the way to the customer. For example, let's say all of the pricing is on a spreadsheet. Colleague A emails the spreadsheet to colleague B as an attachment, and now suddenly there are two repositories for pricing. Colleague A then updates his or her spreadsheet. Now there aren't just two repositories, but two repositories that contradict one another. And the problem just multiplies from there. Every time the spreadsheet gets emailed, there's a new repository. And every time one spreadsheet gets updated, there's new conflicting information. And that's just one way product information can go bad without a central master repository. With all this inaccurate information floating around in separate locations, it increases the chances of bad product information getting into an order, and that's going to slow down operations, or worse, those mistakes could make it all the way to the customer. So product information management systems are the solution to fragmented and fractured product information that's all too often spread throughout all corners of an organization. By centralizing vital product information in one central electronic location, a PIM can provide staff and customers alike with a real-time, accurate, complete picture of what's for sale. And with an integrated PIM, all of the systems that need that information, like e-commerce websites, web services, electronic catalogs, and even trading partners, can retrieve that information from the central location, from the PIM. That way it can be shared not just with colleagues, but also with trading partners, end buyers, and everyone who needs it. PIM stores complete, accurate information and makes it available where and when it's needed. And with that, here to take you into greater detail is your presenter, Will Austin. Will is a business analyst for Essent, and he's also a specialist in the promotional products industry. He's going to highlight the advantages of product information management systems to drive sales and boost efficiency.
All right, thank you very much, Doug. So, a product information management system is capable of holding an almost endless variety of product information. But let's first take a look at the information most commonly stored in a PIM. A PIM holds product information staples like categories, subcategories, SKU, description, and images. This information is fundamentally what defines a product. It can also hold pricing, costing, and inventory. And that's the information that is critical when it becomes time to actually sell the product. A product information management system also has the information that's critical when it's time to fulfill the product, such as information on inventory, shipping and handling, even supplier information. But advanced product information management systems can hold even more information than that. One feature of an advanced PIM that's especially helpful for the promotional products industry is product configuration information. In an industry where virtually every product is customized, it's especially important to define which ways a product can and cannot be customized. It's also important to have it all in one master location so you don't have different sales reps telling different customers different things about what can be decorated where and how. Advanced product information management systems can also help drive more sales through kitting and bundling. A business can link items together in the PIM, such as linking a pen to a carrying case, for example. That information can then be automatically displayed on an e-commerce website and made known to sales reps for more cross-sale or upsell opportunities. And finally, the most advanced product information management systems will simply allow businesses to track whatever product information they deem important. In fact, a configurable PIM lets the business define the information it wants to track. So it's the PIM that can evolve as the business evolves. All right, so a product information management system, or PIM, can prevent many of those problems simply by creating one place to hold product information. And there are several advantages to having one central repository for product information. The first is that the information will be found much more efficiently because everyone knows where to go to get it. And instead of getting some information from the ERP, some from the website, and some by walking around the office, it's all available in one electronic spot that's known to everyone. And more importantly, is that having that centralized location like a PIM greatly enhances the accuracy of the information. So there's only one repository, so it's the master source for the information. You won't have a spreadsheet reporting one cost and a website reporting another cost, for example. So bad information is less likely to make its way onto orders or to the customer. And having information all in one place makes it easier to automate and integrate that information. Electronic systems, just like people, can retrieve all of that product information from one complete, accurate source. And while a product information system allows a business to have all of its product information in one place, a configurable PIM allows a business to store an almost endless variety of information. So more specifically, product configurations. And a configurable product information management system allows a business to track the information that matters most to them. A configurable PIM allows user to find fields. So if a business has information related to its own unique rules and processes, it can configure the PIM to store that information. One example would be categorizing products to meet new markets. So say a company wants to start a campaign selling eco-friendly or US-made products. It could use a configurable PIM to categorize certain products as eco-friendly or US-made. That way, they're easy to find, and they can be displayed together in systems that integrate with the PIM, like an e-commerce website. Another use would be categorizing products to meet new standards. The promotional products industry has a great example of this, and in its recent product safety push. Promotional product companies with a configurable PIM could create safety-related sets like CPSC certified, lead-free, children's products, even BPA-free, to better manage product safety information and know which products are safety certified. So the bottom line is that a configurable PIM lets a business manage all the product information that's important and all the product information that becomes important. That brings us to product linking, which is a powerful tool that some product information management systems offer. Linked items have the ability to drive more sales and bigger sales. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit how it works. Now, linked products can be companion items, similar items, items most purchased with like a main item, or any relationship the business defines in its PIM. For example, maybe there's a popular writing instrument, a popular pen that's often sold with popular stationery. You could link those items together in the PIM. This facilitates upsales, cross-sales, kitting, and even bundling, and any item can be listed together on its own and as part of a kit, bundle, upsell, or even cross-sell. And those products can then be displayed together in other systems, such as e-commerce websites. And defining the relationship in the PIM will show e-commerce shoppers that there's more that they may want to buy. The result is ultimately more sales and bigger sales because the business is providing the customer the opportunity to buy more. And it happens just by linking the products in the PIM. All right, so we've said that a product information management system puts all of your information in one place. But with an integrated PIM, product information can be in every place. So I'm just going to take a few moments to explain. Now, an integrated product information management system can provide information for other electronic systems, All of the systems that need product information can automatically retrieve it from an integrated PIM. And these systems can be colleague-facing like an ERP, or a customer and prospect-facing like an e-commerce website. An integrated PIM can even share product information with your trading partners. For example, your product inventory counts could be automatically shared with your buyers. And updating the PIM means updating all the systems that depend on it. Updating the price or the description in the back office, for example, can automatically share the update with the e-commerce website, electronic product catalog, or a web service or web portal that colleagues, customers, and prospects all can see. All right, so just to recap, a product information management system can integrate with systems including e-commerce websites, web portals, or web services, a company's own back office or ERP, and even trading partners. And now that we've looked at some of the benefits of a product information system and what it provides, let's take a look at some of the ways to know that a business needs a PIM. So we're going to look at the 7 signs that a business could use a PIM. All right, so the first one, product information is scattered throughout the organization and usually in different formats. That's actually the chief indication that a business could benefit from a product information management system. And if some of the product information is in a spreadsheet and some of it's in an ERP or business management system, and more still is in someone's desk or brain, it's going to be difficult to find, and that's going to reduce efficiency. Second is the time that it takes to gather the information. And colleagues are going to spend a lot of time looking for product information if it resides in several different locations instead of one central PIM. And sometimes no one's sure where to find each piece. And when product information exists in multiple locations, it's an opportunity to invite conflicting or inaccurate information. And without a product information management system, it gets hard to figure out just where the master product information resides. And when the information is in different places, it's also often in different formats, and that's going to make it hard to process for people and computers alike. Well-defined electronic information in consistent formats is the baseline for automation, and that will become much more difficult and inefficient if the formats aren't consistent. Mistakes discovered post-sale often stem from a need for a product information management system. For example, if a sales rep has an outdated version of a pricing chart, an item that was supposed to have a certain margin might return a lesser margin or even get sold below cost. If there was one master product information management system for pricing, that error would be avoided. Offering a customer something that can't be delivered is one fast way to cause customer dissatisfaction. If there is inaccurate information about what's in inventory, for example, a customer might be offered a product that's not available, or a customer may be offered 4-color printing when the product really only lends itself to 2 colors. Having accurate product information in a centralized product information management system helps ensure customers receive only the right information. And finally, customers receiving inaccurate orders is the culmination of many of the other problems. So if a SKU is recorded in multiple locations and one listing is off by a digit, the customer might receive the incorrect product. And if an item has an error in its product configuration rules, the customer may receive drinkware that's imprinted somewhere other than the customer specified. So as we've seen, there's much more to selling a product than the product itself. There are volumes and volumes of information associated with a product that are all too often spread throughout all corners of an organization. A product information management system brings all of that information together in one central master electronic location. And this boosts efficiency, it cuts down on errors, and it lays the groundwork for integration and automation. So while there's substantial efficiency gains in centralizing product information, it's also possible to store an almost endless variety of information. A configurable product information management system lets the business rules define the information that's most important or that becomes the most important. A PIM can link items, meanwhile creating opportunities for more sales by making it easy to create kits, bundles, upsells, even cross-sales. And an integrated product information management system brings everything together. Your back office, e-commerce website, web services, web portals, catalogs, even your trading partner's back office can retrieve information from that central repository. The result is a complete, accurate picture of what's for sale with information made available to all the people in the systems that need it. So I'm going to turn it back over to Doug, and he's going to tell you how you can learn more.
Thank you very much, Will. Essent is dedicated to providing efficiency in the promotional products industry, and Essent solutions support all of the capabilities discussed today. Essent has an integrated, configurable product information management system built right into the Essent business management system. To learn more about product information management, you can visit essent.com/PIM. There you can review and learn more about everything we discussed today. And you can also use that page to get in touch with an Essent representative for a free consultation. Again, that's essent.com/PIM to learn more or to schedule a free consultation. And thanks again to everyone for attending today's webinar on the power of PIM.